boy, are they struggling at the moment. They lost against... This game was terrible. Brighton winning by 2-1. Both teams going strong, by the way. There's no resting players. Obviously, Nico Jackson's out injured, but there was no kind of thinking elsewhere. It was just all about both teams going for it. Enzo Maresca afterwards, so being out of the FA Cup, it's a shame, no doubt. If there's something positive, we can be focused on the Premier League and the Conference League. Hopefully we continue our journey there. Oh, Mary, if I'm a Chelsea fan, I would just not like hearing that. Focus on the Conference League. Shut up, man.
No, this is, look, I understood, the only thing we can give him is that he clearly said it when he was in the top 3. He said, like, look, guys, the team is not ready to win the league. So that's the only protection he has, I feel, you understand, as a coach. And clearly we know, like, I don't look at him and thinking, like, I have my doubts in him. No, I don't have my doubts in him. But sometimes I question in the way the team gets hurt. In the sense of, like, you play against Brighton. I know Brighton has established themselves, you understand, as a team that can push themselves right towards the top. But still, you are still Chelsea, and I think you have to control the game better. And I feel like when you play against teams like Brighton, it feels like sometimes it should not look that they are, in moments, look even like a better side. And that's questionable. Like, if you look, you understand, like, Sancho plays for them on the left. I have not seen a lot of danger from him. Neto was more active, you understand, and that's what he is every game when he plays in. Drewsbury Hall was kind of quiet for me, you understand. Caicedo I like, but this is the thing. And then at the back, you understand, when they conceded the goal, okay, Chalobah got caught by ball watching, watch one way, the ball clips right over his head, goal. So when I look overall at Chelsea, the key thing for Chelsea now is going to be that they have to bring some stabilism in the team, in the sense of, like, calm it down, guys, because I know you were winning and you were playing a certain way, but chill, like, take it down again and technically set the team up that you can win things again, because if not, it's not gonna look as good what you have built and have fought for so long, and now you're going back to where you started at.
Yeah, I don't know what he has built, to be honest, because when they were going in this great run, when they were going up the table, they were fantastically entertaining to watch. Everything was vertical, everything was quick, everything, almost you felt every chance they had, they would create a really good opportunity. Now, they are so pedestrian, slow and sideways. If I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm thinking, how can we have gone from that style of entertaining football to what we're seeing now?
Yeah, that is a mystery, because he has also the broader squad, so he can change people who's out of form. But when I was thinking, I saw this game, and I've seen Chelsea in so many different games, Dan, and I'm thinking, what is going on in London? Can't they buy a goal-getter in London? Can't they buy a number 9 in London? Is the forbidden as Premier League done? Arsenal don't have a proper number 9. Chelsea spend all the money in the world. There is no one who can score when they're doing this pedestrian kind of stylish kind of language that you use there, Dan. But you can always have a striker who get it in there. And Nkunku, yes, he's a good player, but he's not your number 9.
Yeah, let's start on that a moment. You watched him at Leipzig, where he was fantastic, tearing up the Bundesliga, all the big clubs in for him. He has done nothing, zero, since he's moved to the Premier League.
Hello, Sancho. Can you hear me? He did the same in Dortmund, so that is the same. But the problem for me, Dan, is that sometimes maybe I'm not old-fashioned, because Pep Guardiola understood it that he needed a number 9. I can't believe that Arsenal and Chelsea, and I am a bit beside your question there, why they have played so boring now. But at times when you're struggling, give me a number 9. Give me a guy who can score the goal. And Nkunku, when he played in Leipzig, to be fair to him, Dan, he was not a proper number 9 when he was having a go in Leipzig. No. So not the same player.
Anything you want to add, Shaq?
No. Jan said it all.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
No, you've got me. Now you've got me going.
Jack, come on.
Now you've got me going. Listen, from a Chelsea perspective, well, first of all, Maresca has to say that we're going to concentrate on the league. He has to. There's nothing else to say at this point. And I feel that Maresca, and to a point that Jan made about calling on the wider squad, he's almost boxed himself in here. Early in the season, when Chelsea were playing quite well, he made it known that I have my first team and I don't care about anybody else. And everybody was applauding that.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, you need some of those everybody else. You can't, because you've ostracized them to the point that you call them into the squad, they're going to be disruptive. They're not going to be playing for you. And now, so as fragile as you are as a team right now, you can't. And again, you talk about departures from, as we were with Postecoglou, things that made us fall in love with managers to all of a sudden where we are now. Just before Christmas, there was a genuine discussion as to, up to that point, who was the player, who was the manager of the season, whether it was Slot or Maresca. Now, all of a sudden, 6 or 8 weeks later, nobody's thinking about...
Nuno.
Exactly. Nobody's thinking at all about Maresca and the job. And how do you rescue this? And I'm as bemused as anybody as to Chelsea's fall off and Maresca's inability to correct it. Because, let's be honest, he took over a poor squad. He took over Chelsea that were underperforming last season, turned them into this team that all of a sudden had everybody excited and talking about are they title contenders, different form, and now he just does not seem to be able to rescue it as he did a few months ago. And that, for me, again, concerning.